Hello again, Struck. Welcome to another stream of mine, another day of playing Anima, the Reign of Darkness. Today I will be pushing on with those reincarnation ranks, with those reincarnation levels. So yeah, bit by bit we'll try to reach reincarnation 10, or as far as I can get. We've got enough time. It's 5 p.m. Until midnight we've got what, 7 hours? So let's see how much I can push in those 7 hours. I didn't play any more last night. After I ended my stream I had my dinner and eventually went to sleep after watching some Netflix. So yeah. Let's see what we've got in my inventory. Some stuff I probably don't need and I can sell. I'm still trying to get tier 4 items that can replace my current tier 3 items. But yeah, those don't seem like they will be dropping anytime soon. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be keeping this. This one is weird. It's just a staff without any... I think this might be a bug. Because if I'm not mistaken, this staff, this visually looking staff is Cryptus. So it's supposed to give you this thing +6 to Frost Nova, but look at this broken Cryptus. It's a broken Cryptus. I should probably keep it for memes, no other reason. But yeah, some things that are weird are dropping all the time. And yeah, let's do this. Just a moment. I'm gonna sell some stuff. And I'm wondering if I should just keep pushing through the story. I'm probably gonna keep pushing through the story until I reach a part where I just can't... where I just need gear, where I can't push through it without gear. And then I can go and do some farming. Since the max gear is tier 6, we will be reaching that very soon. So we don't have to worry much about that. Actually, just a moment. I need to put that one there. Okay, let's go. Let's find out exactly where I stopped. I think it was in the caves. Was it in the caves? Oh, it was in the arcane passage. Well, we are getting close to reaching Reincarnation 5, and I would definitely need some good items for Reincarnation 5, because tier 3 gear will just not cut it. But I can go and farm for some tier 4 and tier 5 items after I reach Reincarnation 5. I can go in the woods or whatever, in one of those map zones. I'm not sure what the best way to call them is, those world map areas. Oh, mimic. Oh, yes. Mimics are... they're just great. Centurion, alright, if I was a warrior. Okay. Wait, there's a question mark. Why is there a question mark? Now it gets me interested in this question mark. How do I reach it? Oh, there was another mimic? Requiem. Oh wow, look at that Requiem. $3,700 magical damage. This is so much. Okay, this portal. Is this one of those zones where you farm those keys? What's its name? Those fragments. Maybe that's one of those fragment zones that I just shouldn't worry about until Reincarnation 10. But well, let's clear it, see what's in there. Horned helm, okay. Let's keep going. I only wish I didn't have to redo the story that many times. Ice Fox says, I don't get why I was struggling to advance in the campaign at level 7. I just had single target skill and enemy. Yeah, I mean, if you're struggling to advance, just redo some content, get stronger items. I'm not sure what class you were playing and what skill you were using. AoE is very important in this game, to be honest. Eventually you realize that yeah, single target is probably good on bosses, but AoE really does help. Because you can see at certain times there's a lot of them. Especially if you plan on leveling up with that arena, there will be quite a few there in the Coliseum. I mean, at the beginning it's a struggle. If you get an experience shrine, you're not gonna have a problem, because you're gonna end up out leveling the content. So hopefully you would eventually reach a stage where you would see some fast level ups and you would out level the content. But yeah, I've noticed getting very early in the game an XP shrine is one of the best things that could happen to new players. Getting those extra stats. Dahiha's helm. Look at the magical damage on this beauty. It's an upgrade to what I'm wearing, for sure. Wait, what? Ah, yeah. For a moment I thought my damage went down, but it went up. Up by 4000 DPS. So, yeah, good. Finally got an upgrade. And it's 2-0 abilities. Not just that, but also 2-0 abilities. So I guess even my berserk got increased. Yeah, even the berserk got stronger. Sheng Wang says morning. How do you like? I'm kind of liking the game. I'm enjoying it. I haven't enjoyed the game as much as I enjoyed this one in a while. The only thing I don't enjoy about this game is how grindy it is. How I have to keep redoing the story over and over and over. Yeah, I don't have to do the quests, but I still have to go through those story zones and speedrun through them to reach the next reincarnation. And hopefully they change this, because it's just not fun when you have to redo, when you have to just speedrun through those stupid zones just so you can get your reincarnation. And it could be so much better if they just attach unlocking reincarnation by reaching a certain level. Reach level 100, unlock reincarnation X. Reach level 150, the next one. Reach 100 and reach 200, the next one, and so on. I mean, it's gonna be much easier if reincarnations are tied to levels, tiers being tied to levels. I mean, yeah, I understand that they wanted to do something different than other games, and instead of tying gear to levels, they just wanted to tie it to stats, and to having to redo the story as a reincarnation. But it feels wrong. It feels out of place, this whole way how they're handling the reincarnation system. And it feels like a chore. Right now it feels boring having to redo those zones. I'm pretty much speeding through them. I can ignore killing monsters and just stop only for bosses if I want to. But you have to kill the final boss on each difficulty to unlock the next one, and this is the boring part. Come on. But I do like a lot of the things in the game. Just the grindiness seems unreasonable. It feels like they inflated the game with too many difficulties to artificially prolong the playtime players spent before reaching maxed out setups. It doesn't feel like a natural way of prolonging this, extending the progression process. Because in games there's the progression process and then there's the fun part after you've maxed out a hero in terms of stats and skills, etc., and you just start farming for fun and to unlock new items and min-max your items and test new builds. That's where the fun starts. So the boring part has been bloated for no real reason. Alright, burnt lands. Wait, I've been in the burnt lands. Wait, something's wrong here. Something feels wrong. Where is the level? Where is the next map? How do I unlock the next map? Arcane Passage. Arcane Passage 4. I think I see where it is. There we go. Sometimes it's just right in front of you and you don't see it. These sort of games don't have to be grindy. MMOs are grindy. Isometric hack and slash ARPGs don't need to be grindy. It's just the developers don't realize that those games don't need to be grindy. I like grinding for gear and for min-maxing. I don't like grinding to make a build. I like grinding to min-max a build, but min-maxing a build shouldn't be necessary to do the hardest content. It should just allow you to do it faster. That's all it is. But they can't realize that, because I don't know why. They're probably masochistic people and love grind and think that other people would have the same fetishes as them and be into unnecessary boring grind. I don't have a grind fetish and I never will. So I don't understand why it should be forced on me. Grind should be optional. I mean, I love grinding for items and for min-maxing my items. For materials to keep re-rolling my stats, so I can min-max the stats on an item to be more suitable for the build I wanna make. That's what I like. And that's the fun part for me. Experimenting with new builds after my hero is already maxed out in terms of levels and stats and skill points and everything, and just to start experimenting with new setups on that hero by finding new items I can use on it, or by re-rolling my current items to other stats to test on the different builds, stuff like that. This is what gives me joy and fun in games, experimenting and messing around with different builds rather than staying on the same build forever. I can't be monogamous and stay on the same build forever. Monogamy is not for me in games. I need to test them all. I need to test every single build there is. Every single flavor needs to be tested. Let's see. Okay, what city? And the easier it is for players to test new stuff, the better. That means they will never get bored if they can keep testing new things without needing to grind to test those new things. And eventually people might end up having 20, 30, 40 different setups they can switch between by just changing their items or changing their skills and passives or changing their classes and subclasses, stuff like that. That would mean whenever they get bored with one setup, they can always go to the other setup, and that in general would extend the time they spent in the game. Whereas if it's too demanding, if I need to spend too many hours to level up a new class because I want to try a different combination of class and subclass, most people might quit because they would get what was the game? Demotivated by knowing how much grind lies ahead of them just so they can test a new character, and people might end up quitting before they even start leveling a new character and progressing with that new character, if the leveling up process is boring and grindy. It's like developers don't think like gamers, or if they do think like gamers, they don't think like they only think like from the point of view of a specific type of gamer, the hardcore min-maxer tryhard. And it's not just tryhards that play games. Other players also play games. It's not just zombies that play games. Sure, there are some zombies that like playing games, and yeah, there are a lot of zombies that like playing games, but not every player is a zombie. Some players are actually human and don't have enough time to spend grinding. Let's see. Come on. Come on. We really need a wood filter as well, so I don't see on the ground white and blue stuff. And yellow maybe eventually. Not sure why I'm stopping for purple. And good day to Chosby, by the way. As for magician, not sure what you meant by magician. I'm playing a mage, yeah, and I'm playing sorcery with sorcery. I'm going double on the sorcery. I do have berserk, but berserk is from an item from this shield for me right now. Oh, demon's finger, that's nice. That's to add sockets. I'm gonna keep it for later. And this is super terrible. This is super bad. It's so slow to get those things. Another thing that's unnecessarily grindy. It takes forever to unlock this and to max it out and stuff. And it's weird that this was a mobile game. Mobile games in general tend to be less grindy than PC games, and I was surprised to figure out that they made a mobile game as grindy as this one. And someone just subscribed to my channel. I cannot pronounce the name, but thank you very much. I cannot read it because it's I think in Mandarin, or I can't understand exactly which language it is, but thank you very much. Welcome to the Struck Club. Really appreciate you subscribing to my YouTube channel. Alright, let's keep going. Robert says, if I didn't know any better, I would say this is Path of Exile. Does it look similar? Yeah, I guess if you remove the HUD, and just watch the character moving around, killing stuff, it could look familiar. It could look familiar. I mean, this game is super underrated and it deserves more people playing it. It deserves more people finding out about it and playing it. But the grindiness the grindiness would put many people off. Whenever I make my first impressions video, maybe tomorrow, because I'm trying to reach max reincarnation and see what happens then, so I can provide more information in my first impressions / review video. I would mention all the good stuff, but I will also mention all the bad stuff, so people know before they get themselves into the game. They would know what to expect in terms of meta versus weta. So I still don't know if this game will be meta type of game or weta type of game. So whether I would need the best builds to do the hardest content, or whether I can play whatever build I want and the best one just lets me do it faster, which is how it should be. It should be that in games you choose your skills based on what fits you, not based on what the game tells you to choose to play, because that's the only thing that can do the hardest content. It should be a choice that's up to the player, not up to the developers, what a player plays. In many games, the developers choose what players play by making certain skills the only viable option, which is pretty much throwing the choice out of the door from the beginning. When a developer only tells you play those 10-20 skills because the other ones suck. They are there, but they are just to fill the skill tree with useless stuff that doesn't work. So I am still to see if this game will be one with meta, actually meaning most effective, or weta, where there's gonna be the only effective build, being 2, 3, 4, 5 different builds, and then the rest being trash that can do the hardest content. In many games the latter is the case. In many games there's so many builds, but most of those builds are trash. And it's fine if a build is 5-10 times weaker, as long as it can do the hardest content, even if it takes forever to complete stuff. As long as you can complete stuff with the shit build, I would be fine. Because I like the combination of storm and multi-missile. I like it. I just like having one AoE while I'm casting another AoE, and that one is falling from the sky and I'm casting the other one. But most likely that won't be a viable option, because the way I see things, it just probably would be a bad thing. We'll see though. I hope a build like that is actually okay to play when I reach the hardest parts of the game. Okay, we reached Reincarnation 5, so 5 more to go. So I need to kill this boss 4 more times. Maybe 10 if I wanna do it in R10. I'm gonna need to find myself some Reincarnation 4 and 5 items. Because my Reincarnation 3 items would be... It would be hard to survive with those when I go to R5. Most likely. Okay, where would I put this shit? Let me just try and put this there. Oh, and I can now make better gems. I think I can make better gems. Let's see. Let's quickly put this to a test. Yep, better gems. For now, while leveling, I'm going for damage and survivability. Let's do this. Okay, let's switch difficulties and do a little bit of farming for items. And Robert said, "Well, the items and inventory are straight rip-off of Diablo." Yeah, this game obviously wants a lot of Diablo look-alike stats and not stats, but interfaces and stuff. I mean, it's using the Diablo font, which is cringy as fuck. Normally, I stay away from games that copy-paste the Diablo font, but I decided to give this game a try, and it's fine. I mean, sure, they're copy-pasting Diablo's font to try and appeal to the Diablo crowd out there, to try and appeal to the nostalgia of people, and use that nostalgia to maybe get players to try their game, which is fine. I understand that. It's cheap tactic to try and use someone's nostalgia, but I understand them. It's an effective tactic because many people would give the game a try just because they see that Diablo font and the similar interfaces and stuff. Okay, let me quickly. Shit, wrong NPC. Can I find another blue gem? I can. So yeah, now I'm gonna go and do some farming, because I need it. I need to farm some stuff. And those seem to be very good for farming, those zones. I'm thinking R5. R5 probably... Probably here. And next video says, no last epoch, this almost looks like Grim Yawn. I mean, I'm not... There are certain things in Last Epoch that kind of... I don't like some things about Last Epoch. The biggest thing I don't like about Last Epoch is I don't know when my characters will disappear. 2 characters of mine, when I had 3 characters, 2 of them disappeared. That was long ago, but there was no explanation what happened. There was no notification. And it's weird for a game that makes you log in. That's like you can't play it unless you log in. For a game like that, to have my characters disappear without a trace, without an excuse, without an explanation. Very unprofessional of them to not say anything about that. Then I don't like how the arena is a fucking zombie no life kind of activity. You can't exit the arena and then continue later where you left off. You have to do it in one go. I don't like the fucking skill system where re-rolling to a new skill you have to sell your fucking kidney and re-grind those experience levels. As I mentioned in my stream many times already, they should change that stupid skill system to level up the SWOT, not the skill. Let's say I have skills 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and let's say I don't like skill number 5. And I want to change it. The way it should work is you get skill 1, 2, skill SWOT 1 and 2 and 3 unlocked as you progress. And let's say I've just unlocked skill SWOT number 3 in Last Epoch. Then I put some skill in there. And I start getting XP and my skill gets stronger and stronger. It shouldn't work that way. You shouldn't need to have a skill equipped in the skill bar SWOT. because you shouldn't level up the skill, you should level up the skill bar SWOT. So let's say I have just unlocked skill bar SWOT level 3, skill bar SWOT number 3, and I start killing stuff even without a skill. Let's say the skill bar keeps getting skill points, and I can put those skill points in whatever skill I decide to put there. If my skill bar is level 10 and I put one skill, I should have those 10 points. If my skill bar is level 15 and I remove my skill and put a new one, I should still have access to those 15 skill points to spend on whatever skill I've put there. As long as I've leveled it up once, those skill points should not disappear. So instead of leveling up a fucking skill in the skill bar SWOT, you should level up the skill bar SWOT itself. You should just unlock skill points for that skill bar SWOT regardless of what skill you put there. That's how it should be with that skill, active skill passive system, the active skill trees. You level up the SWOT, then whatever skill you put in the SWOT should have access to the skill points you've unlocked. But that's not how it works, and it's fucking grindy. I have to sell my kidneys every time I wanna respec in Last Epoch. I have to grind like crazy just to try a new setup. And people are human, we make mistakes, especially while we level up, and we might not like one skill, we might wanna swap it with another. Why should we have to grind forever just so we can try a new setup in Last Epoch? And there's a bunch of other things that that make no sense the way they've designed them, unless you're a fucking zombie. Even then it still doesn't make sense to be this grindy. But again, developers don't realize that that there's more than zombies that play games like this. There's humans who play those games, not just zombies. The sooner someone makes a good game and the others see that there's ways to make things better, the better it will be for the industry. The sooner someone realizes that what has been done for now, by the way they've been doing things until now, yeah, they do work, and there are certain people who like how things work. But if someone makes something that's better than the others and more user-friendly, more human-friendly, others would realize that, hey, people actually like that stuff. Let's start making our games that way. And it's not about making games for casuals or hardcore people. You can make games for both of them. You can make both crowds happy with certain ways of designing things. Everyone would be happy. Oh wait, I'm doing R6. I'm doing R6. I think I should go back to... And SQ1921, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Struck Club. I think I should go back to a place where I can get R5 items. Or I can push to R6. Tier 6 is the last tier in gear. So tier 6 items. Oh, this is tier 4? Wait, where do I get tier 6 items? Okay, if this is tier 4, then that's fine. I need tier 4 or tier 5 items. Something that's not tier 3. What killed me? Something that would just let me be a little bit more tanky and do some more damage. Something better than what I'm wearing. Because tier 3 gear in R5 content or R6 content right now won't be that great. Okay, nice. Moist caves, my kind of caves. The moist caves. If it's cave, it better be moist. Let's see. Okay, what's here? I need to find a place with a lot of mimics and just repeat farm it. So it's either gonna be this one or the next one. The Hihe's Helm. Thieves Gem. Oh, tier 5. This one's tier 5 already. Collarbone. I don't want to lose this magical damage though. 827. Okay, another mimic. This seems like a good place in terms of mimics. I wouldn't mind redoing it. I'm wondering if there is a cap to Magic Find, if Magic Find is capped, and if yes, what that cap would be. Let's check the next stage to see if there's any mimics. Wherever I find the biggest amount of mimics, that's where I'll go. Oh, and I need to repair. And once I find a place with a solid amount of mimics, I can just repeat it. Normally it's number 5 of each zone where I see more mimics. Okay. Jester's Mask puts 1 to all abilities. No magical damage though. Keeping so much trash items. Okay, let's keep going here. If I see a solid amount of mimics, I'm gonna be resetting the dungeon and doing it over and over. This is already hard for me to survive. Oh, I'm getting spawn killed now. Two shots and I'm killed. But this is R7. Obviously I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get killed easy. If the monster's a level 250 and I'm 130 or whatever. Feel like I need to go and do some arena for levels. Yeah, maybe it would be better if I do so. Let's try and find a better place. So this number 5 was where were the moist caves? Just wondering which would be the best place to farm right now. Probably this one. But there are 210 here. Let's go to town. Let's go and do some arena for levels. I think it would be better if I do that. If only I had an XP shrine, it would have been perfect. Let's say if I get level 150 and I get a few tier 4 or tier 5 items, I should be able to keep pushing. And someone just subscribed, Chris Baker. Thank you very much, Chris, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Struck Co-op. If you're watching, really appreciate that. Up until stage 4 I should be fine standing in one place. At stage 4 I would need to move away because there's a lot of ranged spiders and other things. And Chris is in the chat, he says thank you, nice. But if you get an XP shrine and do this with the XP shrine, the first few stages would give you a lot of levels. Of course, you have to choose something where the enemies are of a level appropriate enemies. You can just go on level 40 enemies at level 90 and expect that much better XP. Although it's still gonna give you, with the XP shrine, still gonna give you good XP if you do level 40 enemies at level 90 with the XP shrine. But obviously you would want level 90 enemies if you can. Stage 3. I'm gonna keep the damage buff for when it's needed. Last time I died at the beginning of stage 6. And for this one, stage 6 is the final for this difficulty, for silver. But yeah, I got a few quick levels already, as you saw. The leveling up is pretty nice. Oh, and now I can stand in one place on stage 4. Before I had to kite on stage 4. Fuck, I didn't realize she spawned. Should have seen her. Well, I got a few levels. 4 levels. That's not bad. Let's check here. How do I increase my crit chance? That's the one thing I can't understand. Is crit chance always 10%? Or are there any items that can give me crit chance? So far I haven't seen a single item that can give me crit chance. And I thought dexterity would be crit chance, but it's not. It's physical damage and attack speed. So it just makes me wonder why did they set crit chance at 10%? It's super low at 10%. They probably wanted to avoid people going for crit builds all the time. Okay, let's do another one of those for XP. But that was quick 4 levels. I wanna try something if I can do the next stage and the next difficulty. Because in the first wave of the next difficulty I might be able to kill them and still survive. As long as I don't take much hits. Because one hit probably would kill me if I go to level 200 something. But the first stage might be doable. Come on. We're getting so much XP here. But those oboes, it's not dropping enough oboes, it's barely dropping any, and not a fan of how bad the drop rates of oboes are. Another thing that seems super grindy. But who knows, maybe later on I get a ton of them on the higher stages here. Okay, getting close to stage 4. I need to make sure that before wave 10 of stage 4 I move from this spot and start kiting, so that I don't get one shot by the spider again. Okay, 136. Stage 7. When it's stage 9 I'm gonna move. Ah! What got me? Anyways, I still got some stuff, but I didn't even see what hit me. But yeah, we need to do something about that survivability. And tier 4, tier 5 items would be the best thing I can do for my survivability. I'm probably gonna try and farm here. Let's reset this one and keep redoing it for mimics. It's not as difficult to do as the stage 5. They are mimics, so we're still farming legendary stuff. And if I get into the realm of greed, it would be perfect. Because there every single enemy is either one of those golden zombies or a mimic. So everyone drops a lot there. I'm fighting level 190 enemies right now, which is fine. We can handle this much. There aren't many mimics, only one mimic so far. I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. Dragon skill, I have the rose. Let me quickly check something. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of damage. Wait, is there a mimic here every time? Let's try. If there's a mimic every time I reset, I can just keep doing that one. Okay, now it was different. Come on, come on. Oh, Mimic, nice. Well, this one was a bad Mimic, it didn't drop anything. Just a blue item. Come on. I'm wondering how often one can get into the realm of greed. More damage, okay. Was hoping it would be an XP shrine so I can go and get some levels again. I don't think there has been a Mimic in this one so far. But if I get one Mimic every reset, it's not terrible. But nah, in the forest I was getting so much more in the lower levels of this activity. Where the hell is this Mimic hiding? I know there's gotta be one at least. Somewhere. Weirdly enough, so far this one's empty. Maybe sometimes it doesn't spawn even one Mimic in the whole stage, the whole level. Wondering if there's a better place to farm at my level. Doesn't seem like there is. For items, that is, not for XP. Okay. Okay. Still no mimic. Last stage there was no mimic. This stage so far no mimic. I might as well try and attempt Reincarnation 5 story zones without getting Reincarnation 4 or 5 items, but I think it's not gonna go much. It's not gonna be smooth or quick enough. But yeah, another one that didn't spawn a mimic. I can try and get items from the gambler, but that costs a lot at this point. Okay. This is a little bit longer than normal, this stage, which is nice. Archane's Escutcheon. Magic missile, hooking missile, explosive shot, mana bomb, multi-missile. Interesting. This is for armor and this is for HP and HP regen. Not sure what's more important. Alright, let's leave this place and go do something else. I'm gonna quickly take some items with a mule. Let's for example take let's take this guy. Just wanna grab some items from the storage so I can make some room. On this one as well, I wanna... Oh wow, okay, this one needs to sell some stuff first. Let's grab some of that junk we don't need. This one. This one. Let's see, this, oh, there isn't much room for more. Well, we made some storage space, that's enough. I love the quick loading, by the way. It's nice when it's loading quick. So this one is 365 magical damage. This is 1000. This is 827 magical damage. And abilities, bonuses. I'm not keeping those. Not sure I want to keep this one. This one seems like shit as well, but it's a lot of other stuff, but let's sell it too. And I can try the Gambo for a bit. Wow, did I just get only whites? Did they make the drop rates go lower and lower the higher you go in the tiers? Won't be surprised if they did, but I'll be disappointed if they did it that way. The higher you go in the tiers, the harder it is to get something good from the gambler. It's only tier 4 items. It doesn't give me tier 5 in the gambler. I mean, I'm fine with tier 4, it's still better than my tier 3. Alright, fuck it, let's just do story. Feel I'm gonna get bored of the game before I even reach the end game, the Reincarnation 10. It's just so grindy having to redo it over and over and over and over. Very exhausting having to speedrun this content 9 times, 10 times. Oh, XP Shrine. We know what's happening now. I will attempt this one. I hope I can survive and I don't get one shot immediately. Eh? Didn't work. See, if only I had a little bit better items for survivability, I could have survived and gotten a bunch of levels. Let's keep going. This is the boring part of the game where you have to just keep running. So, Legion's Fortuna. This is for a Thorns build. 300% Thorns. Wow, that's an interesting set. Let's keep going. Okay, like this. Chill, let me quickly check up there before I go down. Okay, moving on. It's not this way. Okay, bit by bit, stage by stage, level by level, we're reaching that. I think I'm gonna have trouble with this boss with tier 3 items though. I mean, the monsters are almost one-shotting me over here. Please tell me it dropped something good. Golden King. Behemoth. Oh, look at the armor on this thing. Armor increased by 300%. Bone Vortex. This would be interesting, some builds with that shield. Necro Warrior kind of Dead Knight build. Wow, every single thing I tried was a dead end. It's already getting hard to survive from trash mobs, and the boss would probably be impossible without some more items. But we'll give it a try. Okay, my damage is thankfully still enough to kill bosses quickly. Okay, bit by bit, we are reaching it. I think we're in the middle right now. At one point I'll have to start fighting, because I won't be able to just teleport like that. But maybe when I reach that point I could just go and level up and try and gear up. But trying to gear up didn't work out for me. I couldn't get one single good item, because there weren't enough mimics. It's weird how in the WoW level zones there's mimic after mimic after mimic. In one map you can find 5-6 mimics. But then you go to the level 200 and something monsters and you get one mimic if you're lucky when you reset the dungeon. But most of the time 0. Come on, come on. Okay, good. Getting close to the boss. Okay, I can still kill bosses quickly at least. Even if I die very easy, I can still kill them quickly.
Way down deep.
And which way do I go? It's gonna be the last place I check where the next stage is. I still am wondering what the best defensive stat is. Is it stacking all resistance? Is it stacking armor? Is it stacking strength? Or vitality? But normally in hack and slash isometric games it's all about resistances and stuff like that about surviving eventually. I wonder if it's gonna be the same here. Den of the Violence. Oh, it's the ogre guy. Wasn't it?
This is the form of fear.
Well, I'm gonna be dying in this place. I'm gonna have to start fighting. Anything worth keeping? Can just sell them eventually. But they don't sell for much. How much can I get for this? 2000 something. Eh. Okay, bit by bit we're getting there. Let's see. Okay. Arcane Passage. This biome and then the next and then it's Reincarnation 6. Oh, Experience Shrine, okay. Fuck, stop wasting my experience shrine. I wish this intro didn't exist, it's pointless. You see it once, sure, okay. But it's just wasting time. This is some good XP. Some good XP. Oh, and I forgot I had a ring that gives you extra XP. Forgot to put this one on. I probably put it somewhere in my storage and forgot about it. I used to keep it with me. Okay, let's get them to kill me after wave 10. So I can go back to what I was doing. Ah, why did my portal disappear? This is shitty. My portal shouldn't have disappeared. Damn, again the wrong way. Which stage now? Stage 3? 3. Another XP shrine. I wish I could survive the golden one. The first few waves. Okay, let's finish stage 1 and then let them kill me. Since I'm in the town, might as well sell some junk. Let's see. No, not this. This. I'm gonna put that in the storage. It's time to get more vitality in my stuff. Reincarnation required 6. Oh, I thought it was for 5. Well, maybe let's wait. I was gonna make some gems, but I guess I need R6 for those. Well, we're getting very close to R6, very close. Few more maps left. One more here and then 5 and we're done. And we'll have R6. Keep going. Okay, let's keep going back where we came from. Okay, final biome. Wow, this is taking a while. That's a long map. Oh, and that's the wrong way as well. What city 2? And 3. And Franco says this game is better than Diablo Immortal and it isn't complete yet. Whoa. I mean, obviously the mobile version is better than Diablo Immortal from the fact that well, actually I haven't played the mobile version, so I can't tell you. But if the mobile version is any good as this one and doesn't have a cash shop with pay to win convenience items, as people want to call them, but it's still pay to win, Diablo Immortal has terrible pay to win. I can even show you some things about it that that are shit. Where did it go? So if I go to my screenshots folder and then I have Diablo 4, then Immortal. For example, take this system. This is the gem system in Diablo Immortal. And you can level up a gem with other gems. You need more gems, you need more of the same gem to upgrade. And this is shit because you see, if you pay, you can earn gems quicker than others, which means you can upgrade your gems quicker than others and you would get stronger quicker than others. And there's gonna be weekly leaderboards from what I've understood. I've never played the game because I'm not from Australia or New Zealand and I can't get into the closed beta. And I'm not a big streamer to get Blizzard to give me access. And yeah, that's one example of pay to win. Then there's that one where where just a moment, where they mentioned that that you would be able to get more rewards and get more points, more rift points by using those special items that you can get from the cash shop. I'm just trying to find screenshot of that stuff. Where the hell could that be? Where the hell could it be? I probably don't have a screenshot right here, but there's gotta be one somewhere. Paragons, no, that's not it. Well, I'm pretty sure I have one somewhere, but I do have videos from several months ago where I'm talking about all that stuff based on what information they've provided. But yeah, in general, this gem system, see, that's the amount of gems and sockets things can have, but that's not the gems you level up, that's the ones you put in sockets, if I'm not mistaken. And that other gem system I showed you is different. It's like the legendary in Torchlight 3 or like the Kunai Cube kind of thing in Diablo 3. But you also put the gems in the sockets, as you can see, and level those up. And yeah, leveling up gems quicker than others would definitely be considered pay to win, in my opinion. If you can pay to level up quicker the gems and you're competing with others, obviously if they're weaker because they have weaker gems, you're gonna be doing better than them, regardless whether it's PvP or PvE. If there's competition and someone can pay to progress quicker than others, obviously they will be stronger and have the advantage there. And yeah, that's only true until everyone maxes out, so the first few weeks or so. But it's still gonna be true, and it's still gonna be a shit mechanic to be able to pay to be stronger than others. You don't pay directly for items, but you pay to get items with a better chance than others, which still means you're gonna be progressing faster than them. And let me dig up some more information. I think it's in my rows. More rows. Where did I put the Diabu rows? I'm pretty sure I had a lot of raw files for Diabu. Diabu 4 rows. Diabu Immortal key art, screenshots, cinematics. And thank you very much, Franco, for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Struck Club. And this game is on PC. I'm also not into mobile gaming. Whenever I play mobile game, I play it on my computer with mouse and keyboard via what's its name, BlueStacks or LD Player or other type of emulator. But I'm pretty sure I have some Diablo 4. Let me just check this. What's this? Hello again, Struck Club. Just a moment. I'm not sure if you're seeing this video. Let me just check. Yeah, you're not seeing it right now. But in any case, I'm just opening some stuff here about Diablo Immortal. I'm trying to find out that information. But in any case, Diablo Immortal, in my opinion, will be pay to win, and I do have videos discussing that. Until they change some things, I probably would play the game just for a few days, just to test it, just to level up a hero, do some end game, and so I can give it my honest review. Because I won't be able to give it a review if I don't play it, honestly. I'm not one of those journalists in brackets, because I'm not a journalist in the first place. But yeah, there's those journalists that give games reviews before even playing them. Definitely not that type of person. I mean, sure, I can talk about what they've announced, what they've written in their blog posts and discuss this, but until I get my hands on the game, I won't be able to give you a proper opinion. I can give you an opinion about what's announced, but not from personal, from personal experiences. But Diablo Immortal still seems better than some of the PC games out there that I've played, and still Diablo 4 would be the superior thing, and Immortal would be for the kids. Real men and women will play Diablo 4 instead of Immortal. Okay, now we can do what I wanted to do. We reached Reincarnation 6, so I can put Reincarnation 6 stuff inside. Any chance I have another purple gem here? Where did I put the finger? Finger. Pretty sure I had a finger somewhere. I just don't remember where it went. Oh, here it is. So yeah, if I get one more of those, I can put it here. But let's go to R6. Here, 30% chance to drop, I'm assuming. And Dardius even told me where I put it. Thanks. I actually read this a little bit later, but thanks. Let's see. Well, I'll have to keep attempting to get better gear. Let me try a little bit of gambling. And Dardius, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Struck Co-op. Nice having you here. And that's to anyone, even to the lurkers in the background. Just you being here watching my stream. It means a lot to me, helps me a lot. Regardless whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. So I think I need to do some farming again. I mean, normally I've noticed this place here, especially level 80 monsters, there were so many mimics. But when I go here or here, there barely are any mimics. Wondering if there's a better place for mimics. Maybe this place? Can I survive this place first? Or am I gonna get insta-gipped from the first monsters? If I can survive one hit, it won't be terrible. One shot. Let's try again, just to see if I can do some real damage to them. Because I can kill them apparently. Just not reasonably quickly. Yeah, it's not gonna be reasonable if I stay here without moving to tier 4 items at least. I really need tier 4 items. I mean, tier 5 items would be nice. Tier 6 items, it's probably gonna take a while until they start dropping for me. So I'm just wondering where would be... Oh, let's pick up some of that stuff. I'm gonna keep this for when I need it and not collect it yet. This creature in the forest is one thing I never could find. I wonder if someone knows exactly where it is. I reached the end of the forest and I killed some sort of mini boss. And then that boss never respawned. And it didn't count for the quest when I killed it. $541 magical, and this is 827, but it also gives me int and vit and 1 O attributes. Still not worth changing. 654 physical. No, that's physical. Oh, 666 magical damage. Nice number. Let me check. I do get more damage, sure. What about my survivability? I'm losing 10,000 armor and 5,000 resistance. Not sure if it's worth it. My HP goes from 29 to 25,000. Really need some better stuff to start dropping. Anyone know where the best spot would be for me right now to go and farm for mimics? To try and get some more mimics to spawn. I need to get some gear. What if I go to the level 140 zone? Are they gonna drop tier 4 items? Let's see. If they drop tier 4 items, I'm fine as long as I can get mimics to spawn. Even if they don't drop tier 5. Let's see, what tier is this item? Oh, it's 5. Oh, sure, I can farm in this place. Just hoping that there's enough mimics. And I can keep redoing this map over and over and over until I get what I need. I'm just wondering, how will I tell if the mimic drops a portal? Because last time I didn't see it and I accidentally entered the portal to the realm of greed. So I'm wondering if there's a way to tell that there is a portal and I can go back to my town to sell before entering the portal. Or maybe I can just drop my items on the ground before entering the portal, and then I can... So this one had one mimic. It wasn't bad. Having one mimic is okay. If I have one mimic every time I reset this, I would be happy with those odds. I like when games make mimics an exciting encounter. In Torchlight 3, the mimic is one of the most boring things, one of the most boring ways a mimic mechanic could be done in Torchlight 3. It's barely rewarding, it's not challenging either. Let's see. Shard of Doom. Oh, that's some great damage. And there's 2 sockets. If I lose 2 to all abilities and the mana consumed heals you, let me quickly check my damage. Right now I'm at 73k. I need to remove this for a moment so it's not messing with my stats. From 29 to 39k. And it gives me more survivability. Yeah, I think it's not so bad right now to get this. Have you ever played Sacred 1 or 2? Yeah, Sacred 2 Gold was one of my favorite games. I liked Sacred 2 more than Diablo 2 when I was a teenager. It was just so fun. It's a game I'll always remember. I wish they would remake the game or just make a new one. Let's imagine Sacred 3 never existed and have them start from Sacred 4. The old team, the team that made 1 and 2. Not, I think Sacred 3 was made by a different team, and that's why it was so bad. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure if they were to remake, not remake, but to revive the franchise and make something amazing, people would love it, as long as they make it modernized. Like some of the things obviously didn't age well as systems, as mechanics and designs, but yeah, it can be made. A new title in that universe would be amazing, because the universe was nice, the enemies were interesting, and there were some interesting items and things and skills. My memory is still foggy, but I remember having so much more fun playing Sacred than playing Diablo 2. Another game I really loved playing when I was little, when I was young, was Darkstone. Darkstone is amazing. For a while there was a Darkstone version ported to mobile. Not sure what happened with this one. Maybe it wasn't official and they pulled it out, shut it down. Krau's belt. Seriously, a ring called belt? That's weird. Calling a ring a belt. I mean, yeah, a ring can be a belt if you're a finger yourself. Like, if you were a finger, a ring would feel like a belt. I so much need more survivability items. I need to get this one or something better, but I need a good armor with a lot of sockets. I don't understand why it needs to be so grindy to get items and materials in a game. You think Sacred 2 developer went bankrupt after releasing the game? But it's an amazing game still. Yeah, not many people it wasn't a popular game. It was more of a underground game that, and it was ahead of its time. See, if games like Sacred 2 were not popular back then as much as they are now, now there's a huge market for hack and slash isometric ARPG games. It was just ahead of its time. That's what I think it was. If it gets remade, if they make Sacred 2 Remastered, where they change some things, probably there's gonna be many people who enjoy it and play it. Not sure if it would be best to just continue the franchise, but wait, actually I forgot something. Should I just put more gems like this? Let's go Magic Find. A bit of Magic Find won't hurt. This by a good fortune. Does that give me... Oh, 2000 Magic Find now. This is a good shrine. Damn, you would need thousands of Magic Find to get good stuff. If now at 2000 I'm not getting much. Thankfully the mimics always have good drops. I just wish I would see more of them. But it's rare, it's become so rare to find mimics. I wanna test something and go to the WoW level zone and see what tier items the mimics spawn. Common items stop dropping once the magic find gets over 10,000. I mean, I'm assuming a full set of fully socketed items with magic find stones should get you this high. Wow, this mimic didn't even drop a purple, it dropped Pirit, but that was it. I wanna try something. I wanna go to this place where I saw a ton of mimics. And see what level items drop here. Because I've never seen more mimics other than this place. This place is where I've seen the most. Okay, so far one mimic. Let's see how many we can find for fully clearing this thing. Two. Yeah. So let's see what tier items the mimic dropped. Tier 4 and tier... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna stay here to farm mimics. I guess that's the place. That's where I wanna farm. Oh, and I'm barely losing survivability with this thing. Yeah, I do lose like 10,000 armor, but only 1,000 resistance. But my damage goes from 65... from 15... Wait, what? From 39 to 56,000 unbuffed DPS. So this is the mimic farming spot. Remember it and do it. Farm here. I mean, I've seen up to 5-6 mimics per run of fully clearing the forest. Oh, and they're scaling to my level. Even though they're low level monsters, they're actually not even to my level. They're higher than my level. They're 190 or whatever. I didn't pray to Iron Jesus in the morning. maybe, maybe I need to pray to his brother Woodsifer and sacrifice something in Woodsifer's name. If Iron Jesus is not good to us, maybe his brother will be. Okay, well, so far 2 mimics from this forest, but that's not bad. 2 mimics is good, and there's still some places I haven't visited, so I want to check them, because the mimics normally lurk in the corners, in the dead ends. Can we find the third mimic here? Come on. I wonder if that creature in the forest... Let me quickly check if the creature in the forest will be here. Oh, it's here, finally. Is that this creature from the quest? It's weird because this quest seems glitched for me. And you reset the dungeon and it's no longer here. The game tells you when you find the level for your mission. Well, I mean, I've checked all the forest. I've checked all of the forest and I haven't found that creature. This one's annoying. You put storm on it, it teleports away. Oh fuck. Okay, let's put those here. I don't need the keys. Someone told me that I shouldn't worry about keys until R10, until I'm maxed out. Because by then I would have reached higher levels, and I mean, I don't mind taking them if I need to, but I don't have room to store keys. The storage is super bad. They should have given you so much more storage. First, they should have given you more back room. They can first of all, those are very big, those slots. They can make the slots smaller. They should give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 backs. They should give you much more storage in the shared stash tab. It's not like they're hosting the storage on their servers, so they shouldn't be fucking greedy with storage room on a game where they're not hosting that on a server, where it's all on my machine. People can spare a few megabytes for storage on their machine in a game. In a looter game, it's ridiculous to give people this much room, where people would want to be testing new builds, new classes. They would want to have different items for those builds and classes. Three stash tabs is super bad. And there is room to add more stash tabs. Maybe there is way to unlock stash tabs, but I haven't found any so far. And not having backs as well. But right now it seems super bad. How hard it is to get gear to help you push further. It's like a wall. You've met a wall and you have to grind forever. The game's not rewarding enough right now. Mobile, you can get 5 taps on your stash and characters have more inventory space. Why wouldn't they do it that way on PC, I wonder? Like, what the hell? Glass robe, magical damage, intellect and -1 to speed. For glass cannons. I'm losing a lot of survivability with it. Even considering the gems. If this one was 6-socketed though, maybe it would have been not so bad. But losing strength and wit and that armor. But I still get more armor altogether. Because it's a higher tier. If only I could find my current armor. With all the sockets. They need a system where you can upgrade items from one tier to the other. Because right now there is upgrade, but upgrade doesn't seem to do what I hoped it would do. It doesn't upgrade tier 3 to tier 4. Or 4 to 5 and so on. It would have been nice if that was what upgrade does. But it's not. A system to upgrade tiers would be pretty nice. Whatever they wanna call it, since upgrade already exists as a system. They should call it something else. Like ascending your items, maybe you can ascend the items. Reincarnating items. Whatever they wanna call it, the name doesn't matter as long as it lets you upgrade the tier on an item. From one to the next. Cause right now I'm stuck on a fucking boring whoop. I'm probably gonna stop playing the game before I reach Reincarnation 10. It's just getting boring already. How slow the progression gets. I'm pretty sure about it. I won't be surprised if it's today, before the end of the stream. I alt and F4 and uninstall. But I still got I already got my $10 worth of playtime out of the game, so even if I rage quit today, it's still gonna be fine. But I already knew it when I saw the game in the first minutes of playing it. I already realized that it's gonna be very grindy after I saw how certain things are done. Especially after beat the game and saw that there's 10 reincarnations and stuff. Katana of what? Of Yoshimo. Seems like an interesting item. But yeah, I'm not a zombie, I can't grind as much as some other can do. Look at this shit. One shot. And just, it's not reasonable progression. Suddenly you're fighting monsters that are much harder than you, and you're getting one shot left and right. And you can't do anything about it because it's not dropping items that can let you survive. Come on. I really need a Realm of Greed portal. Maybe few. Where are those stupid mimics hiding? But another thing that's super annoying is the Astralium. I'm only at 10,000. Only right now. And I've only gotten one level here and one level here. See, I don't even have enough to unlock the next one. And that's excluding the next one, that's 300. I'm gonna check something. Just a moment. What's this number right now? 10321. And thank you very much, Cyprian Wat Akpun, for subscribing to my channel. Welcome to the Struck Club. Okay, that's 10321. Now let's lose some of it by upgrading this, and now it's 8621. 8621. Didn't seem to have worked. I tried adding one to it. Let me try spending another point to see. Yeah, and the game crashed. And the game crashed. Okay, at least they have protection against this stuff. I wanted to check. They have protection against that. You can't touch the stats, which is weird because the game's not the game's not online. It's offline. So I find it strange for them to have protection against this in a game that is offline, unless it is online, unless it's single player but it's online. I need to check playing it by disabling my internet connection to see if it would let people do that. to save unreasonable amount of time needed to grind. Oh, now it's at 9.5. Oh, so now it rolled back. It didn't save the things I did. Nine, 5, 8, 3. Just a moment to see if this saved stuff. I think it crashed again. I'm gonna keep trying to see if there's a way to make it not crash. Let's see if it worked. It's still 7883. It didn't change. Just a moment. Let's try this one, see if that one works. What was I doing? The forest. I was doing the forest. Why is the game suddenly with so much louder volume? It suddenly reset my volume settings. Oh, and the screen shake. Oh, it reset everything. First of all, it's not full screen. It's windowed. I think it crashed in such a way where everything got reset. What's doing damage to me? Let's see something. Would this work? It does work, but let's see like that how that would work. I guess that's as far as it goes, 2 to 7. Which is still not bad, but it's not enough. And there is no option to spend more than 1 point. I wonder how bad it feels when you respec and you respec at max level and then you have to click like 600 or whatever amount of times 5. Okay, what else is there? Mm. Okay, let's keep going. Try and find some mimics. But yeah, it's fucking slow. This stupid voted reincarnation system. Come on, come on. See, without items, I'm still gonna get one shot. Like, no matter what level I am. Even if I go to level 600, I'm still gonna get one shot without good items. Let's check the goat, if I can change the goat. One 4090. What's that? 886. 886. It's gonna crash, I think. Yeah, I think it's crashing. I have to end task it now. Come on. All the options are fucked up again. It crashes in such a way where all the options get reset. Yeah, well, we're not gonna be doing much right now. It's not spawning mimics reasonably enough, and I constantly keep getting one shot. I can't progress any further. It's kind of like a broken wall that is just gonna be too grindy to pass through, to push through to the next stages. I can keep trying to farm mimics, but it's not gonna get me anywhere at this rate, where I'm barely seeing any mimics and everything. Why is it so difficult to get items better than tier 3 in this stupid game? Come on. Oh, just a moment, I need to read the chat. You got the game on the other day playing a cleric. How are you finding the cleric? I heard that cleric is very strong when you combine it with other classes. see. Got a shield shrine. Shield shrine. But yeah, I'm already bored. I'm already bored with the bad balance of content versus player level. I was not expecting the difficulty would ramp up it would jump up this high compared to your items. If you're fighting enemies, they should be dropping you items that would let you tank those enemies, that would let you take hits. It shouldn't be a one-shot fest. But yeah, most likely after today I won't play anymore. It's just boring right now. After reaching R6 it becomes super bad. In terms of progression, it slows down and the wood is nowhere to be found. And you can't progress without wood because you're getting one shot. And having to do this that I'm doing right now doesn't seem fun. But that's the only way I know of where I can find mimics at a good rate. Actually, last map didn't give me a single one, which is bad. This map used to at least give me several. I wonder if I go back to a lower difficulty, whether there's gonna be more mimics in this place. Because once, as I said, I found 5-6 mimics in this place. In that specific map, Calendar's Forest 5. And if I'm not finding any gear, then what's the point of playing? I play to find items, not to grind unrewarded. Come on, come on. Okay, we got something, but it's not what we wanted. But at least it dropped something from the general monsters. But I still wonder if the game actually saves everything offline or not. Thief's Finger. Oh, that's the one I had before. Is it? Seems like the one I had before. Oh no, it's not the one I had before. The previous one was mana spent heals you. This is mana stolen on hit. Still more damage, but less survivability. I just need a good armor, that's all I need. Good armor, good helmet, and a new version of that shield. And yeah, this one didn't give me a mimic. Not even one. And suddenly it's not the whole blue shading is gone. There used to be like a blue shading on this map. Now it's gone. Suddenly. Ah, fuck this shit. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing this game before I waste any more time. I'm probably gonna stream some more Torchlight 3 tonight, but I'm uninstalling this game as I expected. It's grindy as hell and it's not rewarding after a certain amount of time, and just wasting my time, and I don't like wasting my time on stuff that doesn't respect my time. So thanks for stopping by and for watching. Maybe later tonight some more Torchlight 3, we'll see. Keep it cool, and until